This is the Sterk 31 RC or WB for wet bar. And what we're looking at today is a deep V twin-stepped hull with a wave-piercing bow for unmatched performance and sea-keeping characteristics. Hundreds of hours have been spent in CFD testing to ensure we get just the right angles on the hull, just the right angles on the spray rails, and just the right amount of air feeding into the steps. A good hull is a mix of speed and safety, and both are equally important. We looked at previous designs of stepped hulls, and there is a tendency for them to wash out in high speed. We wanted to avoid that. We wanted to make the safest high-performance boat that we could. So we created something unique and novel for the Sterk 31 hull. On the aft planing surface, we have two spray rails on each side. Each spray rail has got a new development called a hooked rail. So its edge has got a little raised lip. And what this little feature does, as small as it may be, is profound in how the boat drives and handles. One, it creates a lot of transom lift, reducing fuel economy, but two, it also creates incredible directional stability. We can flip the wheel at 45 knots and the boat will not slide. It will turn very sharp and very quick. Also, the progressive dead rise on the hull goes from 23 degrees on the transom and progressively increases as we go forward on the bow. This creates a very smooth entry into rough water. There's a saying that goes, power is nothing without control, and this is exactly what we've created in the cockpit. We've created a super safe and comfortable environment for you to control this powerboat. It can be offered or spec'd up with up to 700 horsepower, and being in this position, you're out of the wind, it's quiet enough to hold a conversation with your passengers, and it's an incredibly safe position to be driving from. You have excellent visibility all around and a lot of handholds and bracing to support yourself. Fuel consumption is obviously a major issue in boating, and we want to reduce that as much as we can, and we've achieved a very good performance improvement and fuel consumption reduction with our twin-stepped aerated hull. But on top of that, we've also supplied a custom-made 530-litre fuel tank directly below my feet. This is one of the largest in our size category and ensures an unsurpassed range of boating activities. We can cruise at about 35 knots at around 3,000 RPM and only consume around 67 to 68 litres per hour on both engines. That should give you a theoretical navigational range of close to 300 nautical miles. That's enough for a couple of weekends on the water without having to refuel.